Today I would invite us to turn to the last chapter in the prophet Hosea. And in fact, we begin with the last verse, verse 9. Whoever is wise, let him understand these things. Whoever is discerning, let him know them. For the ways of the Lord are right, and the upright walk in them, but transgressors stumble in them. Hosea's life has been a remarkable, not only prophetic word, but prophetic picture and lifestyle of the heart of God. It is as if the more Israel, the northern kingdom, moved away, rebelled against their creator, the one who had also called them to his very self. The more they rebelled, the more unfaithful they were. The faithfulness of God is seen brighter. Now, this is not to excuse Israel. It is not to excuse sin. But the idea that God's purposes will ultimately be defeated is not possible. So today we need to settle. What is God like? And in Hosea says to us, for us to live prophetically, God is faithful. That which he does is right. And his life was not easy. Just read the book sometime. If you need a fresh approach to Hosea, the Lutheran pastor Larry Christensen wrote a wonderful story that is a modernization of this prophet. And Hosea says, return. There's our great Lenten thing. Return, O Israel. It's a corporate returning. But of course, in order for the corporate, there must be the personal. For you've stumbled because of your iniquity. And then verse 2, take with you words and return to the Lord. You're going to have to go talk to God. Now in prayer, we are often told to take time to be quiet and to listen. That's important. But we can go with prayers prepared. I have sinned in thought and word and deed, in what I have done and in what I have failed to do. Prepare it. From time to time, I know many who do that. They prepare to make confession, and God will listen. Go to him and say, take away all iniquity, except that which is good, and we will render the fruit of our lips. Lord, if you will do this, if you will restore to me the joy of salvation, I will be sure to thank you, and I will be quick to praise you. God says to them, I will heal their faithlessness. Faithlessness in us doesn't need to be the last word. Faithlessness today in the Western Church in particular doesn't need to be the final say. We can take our faithlessness and say, oh God, forgive us and restore us again to that knowledge. It's always been true. We're in your covenant, Lord. Now let us know that. And as you read this chapter, what great joy, what fragrance, what fruit will be the people of God. So Hosea comes and he makes a plea. He's making a plea on God's behalf, and he still does today. A plea for repentance. And chapter 14 is an enormous promise. God's ways are good. Settle what God is like.